My experience as a mentor, I guess it started whenever I first became a professor. And that's just because I attained a level of success in my career that I was being sought out for that expertise and that experience by my students. I've been sought out by companies to advise them on their business development and things like that. So my work as a mentor, I think the reasons why it's so important is because it gives you a chance to establish a relationship with people who are either further along or not as far along in their careers as you are. And I always had mentors who were quite advanced, so 10 years, 15 years, 20 years ahead of where I was. And it not only helped me in terms of providing opportunities and kind of clearing the way for me to achieve something in my career, it also helped me kind of see some of the pitfalls that I wanted to avoid in my future. It helped me kind of identify where are the places that I might need to pivot a little bit and make a different choice or follow a different track than my mentors had. So I think that's more or less how my mentorship has kind of emerged. Right now, I do a lot of business mentorship, so I work with a lot of startups and then again advise them on their product development. I advise them on their business development. One of the organizations I work with is called Humans for Humans, and they do work with anti-human trafficking. And so they brought me on board at a very early stage because they were a nonprofit company that really had that anti-human trafficking as a mission, but they needed to be economically viable and sustainable. They knew it wasn't going to be profitable for people to just donate to their cause. They wanted to make sure that they had some sort of business model underlying what they were doing. Whenever we are involved with creating and maintaining relationships with mentors or mentees, the important thing to understand is that it's the diversity of thought that matters. If I was only being mentored by people who thought exactly like me, and if I only mentored people who thought exactly like me, there's not a lot of value that can be exchanged. The value that can be exchanged in a positive direction is when you have different ways of thinking, different ways of approaching things than your mentor or mentees.